Hey guys, what's up? Matt here from Loon Outdoors, and today we're going to be tying this little Frenchie. We're using an FW 550 size 12 from Ahrex. It's a new ultra wide gap hook. I have a 1/8 inch tungsten bead in a hot pink UV reactive, some 0.15 wire, and some Vivus 50D. This pattern is one of those ones, kind of like a lot of them, that you can just manipulate a bazillion ways. So we're going to start off with our 0.15 wire. We do a few wraps. Realistically, this is going to help aid in securing the bead and making sure it rides properly. I'm going to shove the wire in there. The wire not only adds weight to the fly, the non-lead wire, but it's also going to help serve as a ramp. Like anytime you guys have seen me pretty much put, an under wrap of non-lead on a hook, what I do here is I kind of wrap back and forth and create my body taper. So I start at that midway point. Not as worried about this as with a thread pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and jump in and just take some natural Coq de Leon in a brown. Again, they make it pink, green, blue, orange, basically any colors of Skittles plus naturals that you want. So you can add that to your fly, change this pattern up. You don't have to use the pink bead. You could use a red bead, a blue bead. Again, Skittles, like Skittle fly extraordinaire right here. I'm going to take some small brown uni wire. This is going to be our ribbing for durability. One thing to say is, as far as tail fibers, Coq de Leon is one of the strongest out there. Go ahead and catch our wire, and we'll go ahead and wrap almost all the way back. I am leaving just about a 1/16 of an inch between the tail and the wire, so that the first wrap of our pheasant tail, this one happens to be like a dun colored. It's a little bit darker, as you could tell, than a natural, but still going to have some of those awesome UV reactive capabilities that pheasant tail is known for. So I'm going to tie them in tip first and go ahead and wrap all the way back. And you can see I have a pretty nice ramp formed going forward. So we're going to take our first full wrap here. And you guys could try to make this skinnier if you wanted to. Realistically, it's going to sink pretty fast. That's the whole point of these flies, is just to get down as fast as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap all the way up. You can see it's kind of cool. On this one, it worked out so that the color change on the pheasant tail fiber proper actually creates a darker spot in the thorax, which is cool. It's going to get covered up, but I still think it's cool. As you can see, we just do a counter rib going forward. Again, maybe you could use pink or any color of wire that you'd want to here. It's really just up to you. Next up, iStub Peacock Black. It's got a ton of great stuff going on here. I'm not using a hot spot here. I'm using my bead as a hot spot. So I just wanted to darken up a little bit of a thorax and really create kind of this is really just a jig PT with a hot bead and a different tail and no legs, so it's a fast sinker. Do a few whip finishes here, and this fly is good to go. That's a really quick fly, fills your box, catches a ton of fish. You can tie it in more colors than I can probably count with my fingers and toes, so we won't go there. But thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.